Hello and welcome. What I'm going to show you in this video is how to complete Chapter 10 Midtown really quickly. I'm not going to show where all the memories are in this video. I'll do a separate video on that, but we will pick up the Neco Badge and the Sneakitty achievement stroke trophy at the same time. So first of all, we're going to head straight to the residence. We're going to go up this stairway on the left here, straight ahead, and then up onto the next floor and through into Clementine's window. So we've already got to Clementine, the main person we're supposed to find on this chapter, and we are less than 1 minute in. So we'll just go through this cutscene. I'll just be quiet while this cutscene's on and then cut back in. We just need to show them the photo that we got at the end of Chapter 9 first. And then we're going to walk over to this wall here where you're going to get the next part of your quest, where they'll give you a contact note for meeting your contact to get you into the factory. So we're just going to head that out, and on our way out what we are going to do is we are going to disable the security cameras right here and pick up the cassette tape, because we will be needing that later on. So we're just going to jump down here, get this first security camera, jump back onto the balcony, around to your right again, up onto this vent, jump up once more, and then hit camera number 2. Okay, so that's 2, one more camera left to go, so we are going to just go across here, pop on this ledge and just jump and hit that camera, and that is all 3 security cameras disabled. So on our way down now, we are going to talk to the person and pick up the cassette tape, which we will be needing for another part of the quest during this, but we are going to pick it up after here. So we'll just pick up this cassette tape from this guy, and we're going to be using this to pick up the worker's jacket. What we're going to do first of all though is we are going to head off to the right here, and we're going to go into the bar, and we are going to wake up that worker, because he takes a bit of time to walk over to where you need him, where you need to get into the hat shop to pick up the worker's hat from. So we're just going to trigger this here by jumping up and getting these bottles, and then we're going to head back down. And on our way there, while he's wandering off and going off to carry on with his job, we are going to nip in and we are going to get the worker's jacket from the clothing store. So how are we going to do this? We're going to just remember where the clothing store is. Here we go. So here's the clothing store. So we're going to jump straight into the back here. And we're going to put the cassette tape into here, which is going to distract the shopkeeper. And from the shopkeeper then, when he goes into the back to check, we're just going to go over and pick up the worker's jacket. So that is one of the 2 things that we are going to need for our contact, who we haven't met yet, but we are going to be meeting shortly. So then what we've done here is we've gone straight to the hat shop, and we are waiting in this box while these 2 robots argue over the fact that the job hasn't been done yet. The guy was obviously sleeping in a bar. So there's a bit to do, so we're just hiding in this box, and what's going to happen now is the robot is going to pick us up, and he is going to carry us into the store where we can get the worker's hat. Thank you, Mr. Robot. Very nice. So once you get the prompt, you can jump out here, and then wasting no time, we're just going to head straight over and pick up the worker's hat and get that. Out through the side alley, and we're just going to go and meet the contact, who we haven't met yet. We've already picked up the stuff that he's going to want to help us sneak into the factory. So first of all, we're going to have to show him the coded message. He's going to do a little cutscene telling us how he needs to get into the factory, and then he needs us to get a worker's hat and jacket for him. But we've already got that on our way before even meeting him. So once this is done, you can hand those straight into him, and we will be able to hide in the box after he's changed, and he is going to drop us off into the factory. So that is the first part of Midtown down, right up to and leading to the factory in just under 5 minutes. So that's a pretty quick time, especially if you're going for the I Am Speed trophy. I was thinking about uploading my speedrun on this, which I did for the I Am Speed trophy, but I'm not really sure if somebody will watch an hour and a half video, which is how long it took me. We'll see if that one goes up. Right, so first of all, we are going to go over to this guy. This guy's going to have a little check of our box. Clearly not having a look inside, not a very observant little worker, so this is just a little cutscene, and with that, he's going to let us in, and we are going to go into the factory. So there's two things for us to do in the factory. Number one is we are going to go for the Sneakitty achievement, which is by not being detected by any of the sentinels along the way. So we're going to go for that, and we're going to go and pick up the Neco Badge by rescuing the workers' keys. So we're just going to jump across here when that sentinel drone has gone away. Move quickly over to the corner, stop, and then move forward again just while he's going to swing back around. And once the drone moves off, you can then just jump across quite safely. This one doesn't move, so you can just go straight behind him and then talk to this. Well, we're not going to talk to the robot guy yet. We're going to run and pick up his workers' keys first of all, just saving a little bit of extra time. And then we're just going to circle back and give him the key so he can earn the Neco Badge. So we just have to hit that lever there and then circle back around. That lever has just opened this door, so we're just going to run straight across here and just wait for these big piles of trash to block the sentinel from seeing us, and then we're going to go for it again. Now I could maybe have chanced that, but I'm just going to wait for this other one to come along here because I've done it a couple of times and I've just been caught and blown the Sneakitty achievement. So over to the right here is where the workers' keys are, so we're just going to pick these up, move back across, jump across all of these little barrels in the water, then head off to the left, hit a door here, handle here to open this door, which allows us to circle back to give him the keys. So I'm just going to run here. That was really close for not getting caught there. The barrel must have just protected me. So now we're just going to give these keys back to the worker, and for that he's going to give you the Neco Badge. Obviously, if you don't do this, you can cut out a lot more time in going through this mission, and if you're not bothered about getting the Sneakitty achievement, you can just run basically through all these, which makes it all faster, but we're doing them both at the same time, just simply because I don't think I'd earned them. I hadn't had the badge on this one, and just more complete to showing the whole thing here. So back to where we were originally, we're just going to jump across again. We're almost at the end bit of the factory now, so we're just going to nip behind these boxes again, but this time we're going to keep on going to the left, just behind that one, grab this, and that's actually the last sentinel for the factory part of the mission. And now we're just going to go in to do the get the atomic battery and solve this puzzle rather quickly. So the Sneakitty trophy isn't just for the factory part, it's also in the residences blocks later on as well, so that's why it hasn't popped yet, so you're just going to have to do that here. But first of all, we'll go about solving this puzzle. So I'll head over to this Hoover robot thing and just bring it over to one of the touch panels here, turn it off and jump on top of it. Jumping up again and hitting the lever on the wall there. And once having done that, just activate this robot again and take it over to the platform or touch platform on the far right. So once that is over and on there, you just need to switch it off. And then we're going to go back in our barrel, which helped us get through the laser gates. And we're going to roll it to the last remaining touch panel, which is then going to drop the battery down, and we are going to be able to steal it. And that will be the factory part done. So once we get this and go into a little cutscene showing the factory going into lockdown, and then the trash and everything going, but these back doors are going to be open and this is our way out. why the back doors are still open with such an easy way to get back out of the factory after stealing their guarded battery, I don't know, but we just jump in this bucket and we're back at the start of Midtown. So we have to take this battery back to Clementine. So this is essentially what I would regard as part 3 of chapter 10. So part 1 being the finding Clementine and getting into the factory, then the factory, and then part 3 doing this bit and the following section in the club. So we're going to head all the way straight back up to the residence. The residence does now have sentinel droids in. Will have to be avoided to carry on with the Sneakitty trophy, so you can get past this one just fine. Head off to the left here, avoiding this little beam. From it, straight ahead, wait for this beam to float around, and having said that, you probably need to go up these stairs here, hang a right, then a right again, and then another right. The sentinel, the drone on the left here, just wait for this one to turn around. When that's turned around, jump up on here and down onto the platform, wait behind the boxes till it goes, and then we are pretty much on a whole free run up to Clementine. So we get up the here, hang around to the left of this, you avoid the sentinel, cross this little beam, waiting for that other sentinel drone to pass by. When that has turned, you can jump straight back into Clementine's apartment, only to find that Clementine has gone. So what we're going to have to do here is head into this room with a note, and we're going to have to examine 4 objects in Clementine's apartment to show us where we need to go to find Clementine. So the first one we're going to need is just in this main room here, straight ahead, and examine this mannequin with a traffic cone on. So we're going to examine that to get the first part of the clue. So having got that, we need to find another 3. So head off in here to the right. The second one being this incense burner on this table here. So we're going to examine that to get another part of the clue. Then go towards this drawer thing here and just scratch it until it opens. Position yourself just around here so you can jump up on top of it, and then not jump straight back down, jump up again and then up again, and over across to this bit here where we're going to examine this, wherever this thing is, for another part of the clue. So that's 3 out of 4, 1 more remaining, and the last one is just back where you found the first note originally. No, it's not. It's back towards the window, sorry, in the kitchen. Go up again and examine this lamp here, which will give you the next part of the clue, well, the final part of the clue, telling us that we need to go and meet Clementine, who's with Blazer at the nightclub. Now, we still need to be avoiding these drones so we can get the Sneakitty achievements, so just be aware of that as we're going out. So we are going to jump across out of this window again and just make sure that drone is facing the other way. Jump straight across and down onto this beam, heading straight down to where we hit the camera earlier, then down again, and then just make a dash out for the exit. That was a close one again, and there we go. We see now that we've got out of there, we've got the Sneakitty achievement. Now what we're going to do, having come out of there, is we're going to hang an immediate left down here, and we're going to go to the club. So we need to jump up on this dustbin, and then up again, cross past the Robo Pimp, and then we're going to meet the guy who's going to let us into the club through the window. There is a memory in the club as well from just behind the bar going down a dumbwaiter, and also an achievement called Scratch, where you will be picking up a vinyl record and taking it and scratching it in the DJ booth. We're not going to do those here. We're just going to go straight ahead, jump on the bar and take this drink. Go across to the guy that is going to trade us a lever for the drink. So we're going to give that to him and pick up the lever when he gives it to us. Now with the lever in our possession, we're just going to head up onto the DJ stage, go towards the this lever slot here over on the far right, jump on that lever, and when that comes down, we're going to jump up on top of this, and the DJ is going to come over and he is going to raise us back up, which is where we need to go. So now we're up here, almost done with chapter 10 now, so we're just going to go and hit the button on the right, and then the button on the left to lower down these lights, and we're going to jump across these, and we are going to get to the end of the chapter. I'm just going to cut it out as we're closing in on that, because there is a cutscene coming up, which if you haven't got to here before is going to be a spoiler for what comes up in the next chapter. But I hope you found that helpful. Obviously you can get through this quicker if you don't pick up the Neco Badge or don't go for Sneakitty, but thanks for watching.